Before we get started here, I got a few pictures, headshots, sort of. I want you to take a look at. Just let me know what you think.
I prefer the third one.
Yeah, you like that third one?
I think that one's the shit, man.
Check one.
Check one, check one, check one, check.
I move stuff around and then do different intros.
I trust your artistic vision.
Thank you.
My name is ... Is that what you would like?
Well,
Or
maybe
just
your real name, not the ...
Okay. My name is Kevin Kyes, liquor manager, Cashwise Liquor South. My first car was a 1982 Ford Fairmont.
I just showed him 3 pictures. 2 of them are me, and then the third one is the biggest turd I've ever seen in my life. My kid took this picture at school. It's not his dump.
But it's somebody else's.
It's somebody else's. There's no toilet paper in there. Did you notice that?
Well, that's kind of just rude. Then.
Yeah. There's some commotion in the bathroom that he couldn't get in. And during class, he was like, what the hell was going on in there? So he asked to go to the bathroom, and he went in there and he took this picture. And yeah, that thing is massive.
Put a turnstile up and charge admission to see that thing.
America's new success car, Ford Fairmont, for lots of reasons. Fairmont has the highest mileage rating of any mid-size car.
These days, the higher the better. Fairmont gives you the most room for the money of any car.
Our kids are growing up, not down.
Fairmont has the lowest sticker price of any mid-size car.
We'd love it even without the low price, but not as much.
Test Fairmont at your Ford dealer, where the better ideas keep coming.
Result.
I was just starting my senior year of high school, and it was the first vehicle my parents purchased for me.
All right.
It was used. I think they paid $200 for it. It was
nice.
Very cheap. Yes, it was a. Some would say chocolate brown. Some would say poop brown.
Yeah.
It was a very box. It was not very aerodynamic or cool looking at all. 4 doors, and 4 doors as a senior in high school.
Yeah.
It's the family vehicle. Then it's not a cool car because it doesn't have 2 doors.
Yeah. But personally, I always preferred 4 doors.
Agreed.
Because I don't want to have to lean my seat forward every time I want somebody to hop in the back.
And as a bigger guy,
being
a back seater in a 2-door, horrible. Yeah.
How big are you?
6'6".
Jesus.
Yeah. And so the sell for these cars back in the day were that they were a roomy vehicle, and it was a cool vehicle. It got me from point A to point B. We wrecked the hell out of it. There was a moment where I thought I needed to upgrade the stereo.
Yeah.
And instead of taking it to a professional to do it, my buddy was absolutely certain that he could get that thing in. And after 3 days, and
3 days, huh?
3 days, and probably about 4 different ways to try to put it into the dashboard. We got it in with 2 wedges of cardboard on the top and the bottom to keep it stable in the hole that he sawed out of
Oh yeah.
my dashboard to get the old one out and put the new one in.
Right.
But it sounded great.
Yeah.
It sounded real cool.
Did that last?
No, not at all. In fact, the last maybe 6 months I owned the vehicle, it just hung out of the hole.
Yeah, just flop it around.
Yeah, you know. And at 55, I get where that car is coming from.
Yeah.
Hanging out of it, yeah. Well, at the same time, my buddy who became my brother-in-law, who is now my ex-brother-in-law, at the same time drove a 1966 Chevy Caprice. And if you know those vehicles, they're gigantic.
Okay.
And same color brown. So we always kind of ribbed each other that he had the Papa Bear and I was the Little Bear. And there was a moment we were at Taco Bell, and I'm gonna date myself with the big beef burrito. But at the time, I want to say it was the early '90s. They were selling the big beef burrito, and they were advertising it on their windows. And I remember my buddy stealing one of the window clings that said big beef burrito.
Oh, nice.
And cut the burrito off and just put the big beef on the window of his vehicle. So his vehicle was always the big beef, and then I was the little burrito with my Ford Fairmont, where he could fit, believe we fit 8 people in his 4-door vehicle.
Oh, yeah?
And comfortably. And with
nice.
Ford Fairmont, you had 5 in there.
Yeah.
We did 7.
Of course.
But 5 comfortably. Yeah.
7 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a guest on too. I can't remember how many crammed in there, but somewhere in the trunk.
Really?
He had a huge trunk. Yeah.
And I remember that there was a scratch along the passenger side vehicle created by, if you're from Bismarck, the parking ramp over by the Belmehus, the circular one.
Yep. Yeah, I suppose.
Coming down one night, I put a nice pinstripe on the side of that vehicle because that thing today freaks me out coming down.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if you've ever been in it or not.
Yes. Yeah, even with a smaller vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know why parking ramps like that. I don't know of another circular parking ramp anywhere.
Yeah.
Besides Bismarck.
Right.
Yeah.
That is tight. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of paint too on those. I never really pay attention, or they clean it off.
Look at it sometime.
I mean,
it's
size
horrible.
of trucks now, they're tanks.
Yeah. Yep.
All vehicles are just
I was
huge.
going to say, and really vehicles in general, that like, I don't know of a small vehicle outside of a Mini Cooper, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you see that red one in the driveway?
I did.
Yeah, that Aveo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Great gas mileage. Shit in winter, for sure.
Oh, yeah, getting around.
Yeah.
A front wheel drive.
Yeah. Even in the summer, when I like to drive it more, if there's too much of a gust, it's pushing you across the road.
Really?
You're like, whoa, okay, stay on, buddy. I call it Red Rocket.
There's cool vehicles, though. They look cool. And isn't there one around town that is painted like a Little Tykes car?
Probably.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
When I say Little Tykes car?
No.
Like the plastic car.
Oh, yeah.
The kids drive around.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's a Mini Cooper in Bismarck that is
I gotta
painted
see that.
exactly like that.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would look like that,
With
too.
the Little Tykes logo on the side of it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yep.
I want to paint that car, that little Aveo.
You have something in mind?
No, but two-tone, and I guess I don't know how much that would cost. Probably in the thousands.
I would think
Any
so.
idea?
Yeah.
Something I'm going to look into. If anybody knows a good painter, I guess, restoration, I don't know who I would go to, but
Would you keep it red tones?
I don't think so. I would like to do maybe something cool, but I'm also not a designer. Or if my wife is like, what color should we paint this room or this house or whatever, and gives me a few colors, I'm like, that looks nice.
Yep.
Whatever you think looks nice. Yeah. Being a big guy, obviously you need a bigger vehicle.
Yep.
You ever fly?
Oh, yeah.
You fly a lot, huh?
Not a lot. No,
But
no,
you
no,
have.
no, no. But when
Okay.
I do, it sucks.
Yeah.
And really, like, and a bigger guy. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
I'm 300 pounds and 6'6". So
Yeah.
with a little bit of a dad belly, I can't remember the last time I was able to put that tray down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it sucks. It's horrible. And I think even without the belly, it would equally suck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just your knees pressing up against the back of the chair in front of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So last year I got to drive. Last year I got to fly Delta, like mid class, like not first class, but you're not back in the back. Bigger seats, wider seats,
Oh.
more room, more leg room. It's wonderful. It
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah.
And then 4 years ago in 2022, I decided to take the Amtrak to Seattle.
Okay.
Never been to Seattle. Never
Same.
been on the Amtrak.
Same. And that's how I would like to go.
I encourage it
Yeah.
highly.
Yeah.
It was so cool. And like when I found out it's 22 hours or 24 hours, I'm like, I'm good. And I just did the coach seat. I didn't do like the cabin. I just sat with the other people. And it was awesome.
From like Minot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got in, left Minot at like 9:30 a.m. one day and got to Seattle at like 7:30, 8 a.m. the next day.
I don't know why. I thought it was going to be longer.
Oh, yeah. No. Well, 24 hours or less.
Okay.
And then what's cool is, especially if you leave at like that 9 a.m. Minot, then you go to bed, you go to sleep, and you wake up. And it's I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. It's cool, especially if you're the if you go on road trips and you're the driver.
Yeah.
It's great because it's like, I get to look around now and not have to worry about the road and who's in front of me.
yeah.
And I just get to relax and enjoy the scenery. And between Minot and like middle of Montana,
Right. Yeah.
Not a
I've
lot
driven
going
that
on.
a lot. Yeah.
but when you wake up that next morning and you're on the western side of Montana going into Idaho, going through it's so cool, man. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And I ended up flying back, but I would totally do the round trip. My daughter's talking about wanting to go out there, and I would much rather do that than drive. Driving's cool, and you get to be close and you get to stop, but I highly suggest the Amtrak train. It's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think we're going to do it sometime because I've never been out there. And Oregon, Washington area, maybe Vancouver would be cool.
Yep. And I've never been on. You've never been on an Amtrak?
No. No, I
it's-
haven't.
it's
When I
cool.
was a kid, Amtrak used to come through Williston all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And we'd put pennies on the railroad or on the tracks, sometimes other objects,
Sure.
just to crush them.
Star Wars action figure.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we'd moon the passengers as they'd go by.
As you should.
Oh, such fun times.
and it wasn't like they're blasting by; they're rolling.
Oh,
by.
it's slow, yeah. So you just got to hang out there with your ass out for a
they've
while, laughing.
They've got a nice visual.
Yeah.
Of your, they could probably detail it.
Yeah. And there's probably some perv on there like, look at those kid
Is
butts.
detailing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you in a sleeper car?
No. Just coach, I guess. And it was back then. That trip cost me $135, and I'm guessing it's probably about 150 now. But yeah, $135.
It's got to be way more.
No, I don't think it is, man. I bet you can go out there for. I know you can go out there for less than $200.
Really? Okay.
For sure.
Hell yeah. Then.
In a coach seat, yes. Sleeper cabin, no. Those are probably about $354. But no, you can get a single seat, man, for less than $200.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that.
Well, and yeah, flying cool.
Yeah.
$400 cool.
Right.
And you get out there in a matter of hours.
Yeah.
But is that what the journey is really about?
Right,
Elijah?
exactly. I'm always so stressed and pissed off because TSA is always on a power trip for one. Everybody who's waiting in line is cranky too, and they're making you cranky because they're being dicks.
Yep. And now you need a real ID. Now I haven't gotten mine yet.
We have passports, so we've been using that.
There you go.
Yeah. I think I'll. Yeah. My birthday's up this summer. I think my ID is up, my license. So maybe I can just do the real ID. I have to pay for that, though, right?
I don't know. And the sad thing is my sister works for the DMV, and I don't even know that.
Yeah.
No, I just know that you need your birth certificate. You need a couple bills.
Well, nowadays, you should almost have all your papers on you. Are you a citizen?
Oh,
Where's your papers?
Yeah,
I won't get into the politics on this,
kidding.
but fuck.
Yeah. Not a bad idea.
Yeah. You mentioned your sister too, and the ex-brother-in-law. So you had a friend who married your sister?
No. I married my buddy's sister.
You married your buddy's
yeah,
sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were friends in high school, and then after high school, he went to college. I stayed here, and then I went off to Moorhead State and ran into his sister there, and we had a couple English classes together. She graduated, came back home. Next semester, I came back home. I was engaged to be little tea I'm going to spill, but I was engaged to be married to a different woman, and came home, and my then ex, her name was Lisa. Lisa and I started hanging out, and I'm like, this chick's way cooler than the chick I'm about to spend the rest of my life with. And
This is juicy.
And I got out of that, and then a year later, Lisa and I married. And so, I kind of had the best of both worlds. I had one of my best friends, and now his sister is now my wife, and it was very cool. But we've been divorced for 14 years, and she's just as good a friend of mine now as she was back in college.
Cool.
So we get along very well.
Yeah.
And I think our kids are stable because of it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's so good.
And my buddy and I are still buddies. We don't hate each other.
Yeah, he wasn't like, man, you're fucking my sister.
Yep. No, actually, he was the one that encouraged it. His girlfriend at the time and Lisa were friends. So the three of them hung out, and I just became the fourth wheel, and then it became two couples.
Yeah.
It was adorable.
That's a cute story. Yeah, you got a great voice, and that was a reason I wanted you on here, because I was hearing your commercials on the radio.
For the liquor store? Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Makes me a little jealous, too, because I have a shitty voice, and I do a podcast.
So. I think you have a cool voice, too.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Except when I laugh. Sometimes, I think it was my wife's niece one time said, "You laugh like Scooby-Doo." Yeah, I was like, what the hell? And I didn't realize it, but sometimes if my mouth is closed and I kind of laugh, I'll do this. I was like, oh shit, yep. I guess I am.
My daughter has given me shit from time to time. I'll laugh like Seth Rogen, like yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, and you mentioned you had a little bit of background for broadcasting.
Oh yeah. Got my bachelor's degree in broadcast journalism. Worked for a classic rock station here in town for a year and a half. Currently do a morning show once a week on an internet radio station.
Yeah, let's plug that.
URL Radio. It's The Morning Crew with Stacy Sturm.
Okay.
I'm on every Wednesday with her. She has a person co-lining it with her every day.
Okay.
I don't know anybody. But I know Adam Steen.
Oh,
is
yeah.
One
Yep.
day. I know. So she goes by Sally Stitches, but Amy Anderson.
Okay.
I don't know if you know who she is. But yeah. So yeah, mornings on urlradio.net, 9 o'clock.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out some
And
point.
her and I have been doing that for 14 years.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had her on, and I know she was telling me about that, but
If you, fun fact, if you search my name in YouTube, there will be episodes from 11, 12 years ago on there.
oh, cool.
Yeah. So if you don't get enough of my voice now, Elijah,
Yeah,
you can have it all the time.
I can. Yeah. Just put it on my phone and sleep to it.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nance would love it.
We were talking about smaller seats like airplanes and whatnot. Have you been to the Bell
I have.
often?
No, because there's a reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, those box seats are wonderful.
Oh, yeah,
set-
I've never
the
sat
set-
in those. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor, buddy.
Yeah, it always
They're
seems
great.
booked when I try to get a spot.
Oh, sit well.
Or no, there was one time I was going to get them. It was open, but I felt weird, you know? I was like,
Right, as you should. You
Yeah.
should feel presidential when you're
yeah. Or like I'm going to get.
You want to stand up and kind of give everybody
Yeah,
a
I
wave?
should have. Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
I
Oh,
will
no,
get
those seats are great.
Yeah.
The regular seats are horrible.
I'm not a big guy, you know?
Oh, yeah?
On a really good day, 5'9", you know?
Okay.
Then even flying feels tight. The seats at the Bell feel tight, you know?
And I bet it's been 10 years since I've been in one of those seats because I choose the events that I choose there are usually like, it's kind of open seating kind of thing. And I try to get there early enough so that I've got the leg room in the box seats.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Same thing with restaurants, dude. Like, I'm not a booth person. I can't do booths.
Yeah.
So if given the option, give me a high top table.
Yeah.
That's ideal for a big guy like me.
Yeah.
Ideal. Or if not, a table with chairs where I can manipulate my seat as opposed to that booth.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
like, here you go. And again, if you're a bigger guy, it's like, good luck, fatty. Your stomach's going to be pressed up against the table the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can't eat as much.
Right. Exactly. And then stuff's falling on your shirt. Yeah.
You hit your head often on random objects?
No, you know what? Funny enough, if I do, it's like a chandelier, which sounds really weird because I'm not that tall. But
Right.
like, no, doorways and stuff, I'm close. Or again, if you're from Bismarck, if you're familiar with the Grand Movie Theater,
Yeah.
when you give the guy your ticket and you hang a right and then you go left to go down to the new ones, when you go down that ramp, my hair is grazing that
Oh,
ceiling.
really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Outside of that, no. Older homes,
Yeah. Yeah.
we're not built for tall people.
Yeah.
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 So
Twice
that-
coming in, I'm like, watch your head here, watch your head here.
So that, yes, a lot of ducking there. But no, restaurant booths, amusement park rides
Oh, yeah.
are shitty.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up with them. And so then once I was an adult and I started taking my kids there, and when I 10 years ago, I was not a lot, but a little bigger than I am now. And I took my kids to Valley Fair one year. And there was one year where we were on I believe it's called the Steel Venom. And they bring down the thing over your chest, and then they clock you in between your legs. They couldn't latch mine. And I'm like, in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Hi. The fat guy is going to just get off the ride, everybody. And so since then, it was like, well, this really sucks now. Like, this is probably a problem, and I should start losing weight. But still, I was getting to the point where I'd take the kids to the amusement park and we'd ride the rides together, and I'd get on 3 and I'd either start developing a headache or want to vomit.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, this sucks, because every summer I would spend a month and a half in Shakopee. My mom would drop us off and leave us with relatives during the summer. And I was left with my grandmother, who lived in Shakopee, who lived 2 miles from Valley Fair.
Nice.
So I would go to Valley Fair 3-4 times during the summer.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I was immune to growing up in that world. But yeah, once I hit like 45, rides had become discombobulated.
Yep.
And like, I don't want anything to do with them. And there was a ride there where it kind of lifts you up, and you're in a seat with like 40 other people, and it takes the whole thing and rolls it. I think that was the last ride. I think that was the last ride. I think that was the last ride I was on ever. Like, nope, I'm good. Keep it. And then the following 3 years, I would pay the whatever $30 or $40 price to get into the park and not ride.
Yeah.
I'd ride the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
And that was fun and worth the $40. But no, I was, and then back then I wasn't narcoleptic, but I was lazy enough that give me 20 minutes in a chair of some sort and I'm asleep. So like we'd go to the water park at Valley Fair and my 10-year-old and 7-year-old are running around the park, and Dad's sleeping in his chair, oblivious to what the hell's going on. So, yeah. No, that was our little stint into the water.
I really disappointed my wife when I went to Valley Fair with her because I don't like rides.
At all?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wound up kind of watching her go on rides. I like the water park. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I pussed out. I was like, no, don't want to do that one. Don't want to do that one.
Have you ever been on a roller coaster?
Roller coaster? No. That
just
shit freaks me out. Yeah.
Just too freaked. Yeah. My ex-wife didn't have any experience with it. And then probably our 5th date, we did a road trip to Minneapolis, and we went to Valley Fair. And at the time, they had just built this new roller coaster that was pretty huge. And I had never been on it, and I was excited to go on it. And her and I were waiting in line. She was white as a sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Scared shitless to go on it. Once she went on it, we went on it again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
And so, and then a year later, we got married, and our honeymoon, we did a road trip, and we left here and drove out to Sandusky, Ohio, to Cedar Point Amusement Park, which at the time, and I don't know if it still holds this moniker, was the largest amusement park in the world to have the most roller coasters.
Okay.
And so we went roller coaster crazy out there. And then hit Six Flags on the way back home, and Wisconsin Dells and Valley Fair.
Oh, shit.
So we kind of did
Nice.
a roller coaster honeymoon kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, and then once the kids were born, they were kind of pushed into it, and they both still dig it. And I tell you, the last 2 years, they've been so accustomed to it. Summer, Valley Fair, Mall of America, Renaissance Festival, and the same 3 things every year. And this last year, I kind of cut it, and we went to Duluth, and we drove the North Shore.
Oh, cool.
In my opinion, way cooler than Valley Fair.
Yeah. I've never done that.
It's beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
We went the beginning.
What time of year would you recommend?
We went the end of August. We get first weekend of September.
Hell yeah.
I'd wait. I'd wait another month.
Oh, okay.
I'd wait another month for the leaves to really start changing. They were changing a little bit,
you're right.
a little bit when we were there. I'd wait another month, maybe a month and a half.
End of September, early October.
In October.
Yeah.
Yeah, go head to Minnesota for Oktoberfest someplace.
Ooh, yeah.
And drive that. And Duluth has got, Bent Paddle Brewing is out of Duluth. And they've got a couple really cool breweries in Duluth. And if you've never been to Duluth, and I was a first timer this summer, I'm going to go back. It's a cool little town. It gives off kind of it's kind of like Bozeman, but on the water. It's kind of got a cool small town vibe, but has cool stuff there that doesn't make it small town, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I would definitely suggest Duluth. Definitely suggest, and the North Shore Drive is a day. You can do it all the way up to the Canadian border, all the way back down to Duluth in a day if you wanted to.
Cool.
But there are several waterfalls and lighthouses, and you can listen to Gordon Lightfoot wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Right. How long is that song?
8 minutes, 7 minutes.
Oh, that's it. Man.
And it's haunt every time even as an adult. Every time that thing comes on, every time that song comes on, I just get a sense of dread when I hear that song. It's probably the most haunting song I've ever heard.
Right.
And then after being in Duluth and doing the North Shore and stopping at this lighthouse and then kind of reading the history of how violent Lake Superior is.
Right.
Especially in you would think it'd be January, February. It's November. It's the beginning of the cold season that it's supposedly a nightmare. And that's when, in the song, I believe there's a line, the gales of November. And so that's the whole basis of the song. And yeah, the month of November is horrible there, apparently.
Yeah.
But I guess a huge import place for stuff from out of the country, imported stuff.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know. But makes sense. There's a strait that dumps into Lake Superior from the ocean. Don't quote me on that.
Right.
But yeah, very cool place. I'd go check it out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've been camping a lot the last, I don't know how many years, all over North Dakota, parts of South Dakota, and we've done Minnesota a few times. My favorite was way up north. What's the body of water? Boundary.
The Boundary Waters.
And there's another section too. I forgot what it's called, but we camped on an island.
Oh, really?
That had a one spot, a toilet, just kind of in the middle. No, not even enclosed, just a toilet. So I'd sit on that and I'd be like, "All right, Nancy, don't come over here. I'm taking a poop."
How'd you get out to the island?
Canoe.
Really?
Yeah, I believe the waters it's like a no wake type thing, so no motorboats. And at least it was then. And we took our canoe out there and we just spent 5 days on this island. And it was in September, I think late September, wound up being the hottest time of the year for some reason. Part of that little island was all rock. You could cook an egg on that thing.
Really?
So I would have to get in the water just to cool off and then get out, and then it would just dry off. Awake all night because of the heat. But it was so much fun.
You two were the only ones on the island?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And nobody else around us. And then one of those days, no wind whatsoever. And I've never seen a huge body of water look like glass. It looked like water in a video game, fake. It was so weird. And then we just went canoeing to the other side. There was a rock farm where this guy chiseled all these rocks into little statues and shapes. And we checked that out and then canoed back. One of the coolest experiences I've ever had.
And where was this at? This is in northern Minnesota?
Yeah, Boundary Waters.
Right on.
Or
Voyagers
National
okay.
Park. That's
Yep.
where it was. I love it. I want to go back again. But there's probably so many more great places to camp in Minnesota. And like I said, I've never seen any of the Great Lakes. So, yeah, definitely got to make that drive. And I've never seen a lighthouse now that I think about it.
And there's a cool one on Lake Superior.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got to drive Lake Superior, and then on our honeymoon when we went to Sandusky, Ohio, that amusement park, that Cedar Point amusement park, is on the coast of Lake Erie.
Okay.
So there are a couple roller coasters. If you're up on top of the roller coaster, all you see is water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I think I'm going to have to get over my fear of big rides.
They're fun, man.
Yeah.
And again, at this age for me, like I don't know if it's a motion thing, but my head, yeah, I get dizzy on them afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
So proceed with caution.
Right. Would you consider yourself a connoisseur of whiskey?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
Here's what I tell people. So I've been doing this for 10 years. I really, little fun fact, I really don't drink.
Yeah.
I tell people, and we laugh about it, but I'm completely serious. I drink more when I'm working, when I'm on the clock, when I'm in the store,
Yeah.
than I do outside of work.
Right.
I have to, because it's like, hey, you want to bring this in? Try this, try this. And so here's the best way I can explain it, that people kind of understand it. If you made donuts all day, at the end of the day when you went home, would you want to have a donut?
I don't like donuts anyway,
well,
but right.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I'm around booze all day. Mm-hmm. And in the 10 years that I've been there, I've seen the ugly side.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And so for me, there are other vices in this world, in my opinion, that are a little healthier than alcohol
right.
is.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, I wouldn't consider myself a connoisseur, but I can fake it till I make it. And I've obviously gained some knowledge over the years of bourbons. If given the opportunity, like if I'm out having a drink and it isn't a beer, I'm more of a vodka guy, just because of the kind of the versatility of it.
Sure, right.
If I'm in the mood for soda, cool. And you can do that with whiskey, but what if I'm in the mood for some orange juice?
Right.
You know, I don't know if I'd really put orange juice and whiskey together unless you're really thirsty. Mm-hmm. And so
poor man's.
Poor man's old fashioned,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, a real, yeah. So no, I know a lot about it, but only from selling it and kind of drinking some of it. I am a booze wuss. Like, the higher the ABV,
Yeah.
be like, no, I don't like it. It burns my it burns my tummy. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But there are some bourbons that I've had, like everybody's kind of familiar with Buffalo Trace, and Buffalo Trace teamed with Chris Stapleton about a year ago, and they came out with a whiskey called the Traveler, which, again, I'm a whiskey wuss, and my assistant manager gives me crap, like his barometer of whether it's good for the masses, because he is a bourbon guy and he's kind of a bourbon snob, but his barometer for selling it to the masses is if I have a sample of it and I don't make an awful face when I do it or have to chase it with water. Mm-hmm. So there are very little handful of bourbons that I would drink if I had to, but I'm not a guy that would go out and go, let me try one of your best bourbons, please.
Yeah.
I'd be like, give me some Jack Daniels and some Coke in a glass, and I'd be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a bourbon guy?
I used to be a bottom shelf bourbon guy.
Okay.
Ever heard of a great classic called 10 High?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes.
One evening, my band played in Fargo, and there was a hotel called the High 10.
Okay.
Just a dump of a hotel. It's not there anymore. Crackheads used to stay there. And we got 10 High, drank that at the High 10. We started writing a song about it. It was just a crazy night. Jason, our drummer who had passed away recently, he got his own room and went back to the front to, I think, settle something. So we snuck into his room, flipped his bed, knocked over the TV, but didn't know that was connected to the wall. So kind of ripped it out of the wall and just junked up his whole room. And then we all went into our rooms and just listened by the door. And he came back and he's like, "What the fuck?" Just, that age when you can be dicks to each other and still like hang out.
I used to hang out with this this rock group, and there's a hotel up in Minot that I don't know what the name of it is, that back in the 90s had live groups there.
Oh, cool.
And when they played there, they had I don't know what you call it, a band room where like they'd put the band up for the night in a specific room built for the band or whoever's playing there, because I would imagine they had bands there for a week.
Okay.
So this is the band house. I believe that's what the technical term is. This place in Minot had it. Cactus Jack's, I think that's the name of the bar in Fargo, also had one right off the back of the stage.
Oh, yeah, a green room.
Went into a motel room.
Oh, nice.
And the one in Fargo went into the motel room and had 4 bedrooms in this place.
Cool.
You would not want to sleep in any of those 4 beds in those 4 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Because it was just rotating bands that they would hire from out of state that would come in for a week and probably do god-awful things in those bedrooms.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
I remember staying there one night after the band had played, and we had drank into the morning, and the drummer of the group had passed out, and I guess their thing that this group did was whoever passed out first got woken up with the guitar player slapping his penis on your forehead. And so I got to witness that for the first time.
Yeah.
I would not want to be woken up that way.
No.
And neither did the drummer that night either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure bandmates of mine have done that to each other, not to me. I think I had a little more respect than that.
Y'all are sick individuals, hey?
Yeah, well, we did draw penises on each other, too. So I'd rather draw a penis than place a penis.
Yeah, or have one placed upon me. Yeah.
If you're going to do any penis stuff, just make it a fake penis, not a real penis.
Make it artistic and not physical.
Welcome to Penis Talk. My brother-in-law. I went over to his house, and he has quite the whiskey collection.
It's crazy.
And then I was there on Halloween, and you were there.
Yes, sir.
I think you were at Fred Flintstone, or maybe it was the year before. I can't remember.
It was last. It was Halloween of 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were like, "What are you doing here?" And I was the same. And I was like, "Well, it's Nancy's brother-in-law." And you're like, "Oh, I'm his dealer," or however you said that.
Yeah, I'm a supplier of bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on I shouldn't even say a list. He is a customer that is pretty damn loyal to that store.
Oh, okay.
And there are times where bourbons come in where I will get a bottle, and that's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In fact, end of the year, I received a single bottle. I've seen pictures of it over 10 years, heard rumors about it, never physically had one in my hand. I got that opportunity in December, and that bottle was in the store for 20 minutes.
Oh, shit.
20 minutes, and it ended up $500 price tag on it.
Damn.
But customer had no problem selling it. And actually I had one of my employees say, because you can Google it and see how much it is on the secondary market, somebody buying it at a liquor store and then putting it out online, trying to sell it online because it's hard to get in the liquor store.
Uh-huh.
That $500 bottle started at $2,500 on the secondary market.
That's crazy.
And so my employee goes, Kev, why don't you just buy it and
resell it? Because you're not scum.
Yeah, I would feel weird doing that. And like I know there are a lot of places in town, and my boss was one of them who would have a list of guys that would come in and say, hey, do you have this particular bourbon? And he'd go, no, we barely get it, but let me put your name on the list. I'll give you a call if I get any.
Oh, okay.
That one bottle that I got, it was Pappy Van Winkle 23-year-old bourbon, okay? Which again, you don't see but once a year. And maybe a bottle, maybe 6 cases for the state of North Dakota, maybe a dozen. And those cases are 3 bottles. So we're talking less than 100 bottles for sure in the state of North Dakota.
Yeah.
And so he's got a list of 40 people that he's got for this one bottle that he might not ever see. Well, that's not doing anybody any help. So I kind of learned from that I don't do a list. If you are interested in the bourbon that comes into the store, just come into the store and check it out, And so those frequent flyers, like your brother-in-law, who will come in, and in fact, I got a phone call from him 2 days ago when I was at the store, just finishing my lunch, wanting to take me out to lunch.
Yeah. Butter you up a little?
Yeah. So, yes. I think his intentions are a little different. I'm his food enabler. I believe Ginger doesn't really like him going to the pizza ranch. And so I'm his pizza ranch buddy.
That's funny.
I'm like his AA guy for pizza ranch. And so, he'll call me up, and it's always very inconvenient, and it's always like lunchtime, and it's like, thanks for the heads up,
right?
But no, I'm already either eating lunch or I have plans or can't get away. How about maybe a couple hours early? Give me a call, give me a little heads up.
Yeah. And
so no, and talking to that guy on the phone, it is very like you can be having a conversation with him like this, and it'd be like, all right, bye. It's like, Jeff? Hello? Yeah. But great guy. Jeff and I have known each other since high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was a year older than I was in high school. Graduated a year out, or before I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Knowing each other for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Do you get snobs in? And how do you deal with them, if you do?
I do. And a lot of them you can kind of detect them when they come in, because we keep our allocated, our kind of hard to get bourbons. I shouldn't even say are kind of easy to get, hard to get bourbons, if that makes sense. And we keep all that stuff behind the counter. The hard to get stuff I keep in my office. And so they'll come in, and you'll know they've never been in the store before, have bought very little, because they'll be, snooping around looking everywhere for it. And we'll have it behind the counter, and they'll be like, you have anything else? And here's my rule. There are things that I get that are hard to get, but I get a lot of it, like Buffalo Trace. I'll get 12 bottles of that every couple weeks. But there's stuff like a product called Weller Antique 107 that I'll get 6 bottles of a year. If you come in and I've never seen you before, I'm gonna tell you that I've got the Buffalo Trace in my office. If you're a regular and you spend money in the store on a regular basis, yeah, I've also got this Antique 107. It's like, I like the thrill of the hunt for the bourbon stuff, but also, you know what would help your hunt? Maybe knowing the guy running the hunting lodge, you know, and not buttery. I'm not, and come grease my palm a little bit. No, and grease my company's palm.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Show me that you're here more than just, I'm your bourbon whore.
Right.
I mean, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
And that's the only time I see you, is when there are rumors of bourbons going around town. That's the only time I ever see you. Why should I help you out?
Right.
It's kind of a jerky thing to do.
Yeah.
And maybe not on a business plan smart. But if I've got these guys that come in, like your brother-in-law on a regular basis, and spend a good amount of money every time they're in the store.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I want to help those guys out? So, yeah.
How much do you think his collection is? Well, I guess he drinks half of it.
I would say, and the thing with Jeff is, like, a bottle of Buffalo Trace, we'll say, which he has, but he has 4 bottles of it.
Okay.
And same with if you look at a lot of his bourbons, there's the bourbon, and then there are the bottles behind that bourbon, which are like same damn stuff.
Okay.
I bet tens of thousands of dollars.
I was going to say, yeah, 10 grand wouldn't be
for sure.
insane.
For sure, 10 grand.
Yeah.
I would say between 10 and 20.
Yeah.
He has a couple bottles on there that I've shown bourbon guys, and they've never seen the bottle before. Mm-hmm. Like he has one on the top of his shelf that is a Van Winkle, but it's Van Winkle. It's a like a ceramic bust or a ceramic figurine of Pappy Van Winkle.
Oh,
and the bourbon's in that little ceramic.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of those in my life.
Yeah.
Except his house.
Huh.
So yeah, he has some stuff in his collection that probably is worth.
Right. Rare.
I bet he's got a couple bottles there that are probably worth $700-800.
Yeah, that's
is
crazy.
my guess. Yeah.
And he seems to open any or all of them, right?
And that's the thing with bourbon guys. He's like one of 3, and they're all buddies.
Yeah.
But if you're over at their house, absolutely. Let's go down into the room and
yeah. He's
whatever
probably
you
down.
want to
He's
try.
like, exactly. He's like, you want to try this? You want to try this? I'm like,
Yeah.
well, heck yeah, let's do it.
And he'll walk you through it, and he'll
Yeah.
kind of explain stuff and no, try this.
Oh yeah. And he'll try to have a story with each bottle too.
Oh yeah, yep, yeah. And man, a lot of this is like, especially his buddy. It's like he'll taste it and he'll like, I get nutmeg and I get fresh cut grass.
I don't get that.
I get burn is what I get.
Yeah.
So I don't have the palate for something like that.
Right.
Give me a lager beer.
Yeah.
And I'm as happy as pig and shit.
Yeah.
I don't like the complexity of a bourbon.
Are there guys like collectors like that don't open bottles?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
look around my room. You see all my action figures. I like to take them out of the box, pose them,
Yep.
place them up. I've got a few here that are in boxes I'm not going to open. But for the most part, enjoy it.
Absolutely. Yeah, no. There are absolutely guys that will come in and say, Well, if you've got enough, I'm going to get 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm going to open one, and I'm going to leave the other one closed.
Yeah, even action figure collectors will do that too.
Yeah.
One to
and
play
so
with, one to put on the wall.
the last 2 years, my assistant manager and the manager of the Captain Jack store, one of the Captain Jack stores in town, had the opportunity to go to Fargo and meet with Maker's Mark and create their own bourbon.
Okay.
So they got to pick off. I don't know how it works. Like they picked all the notes for what they wanted that bourbon to be, and then they would take that information down to Maker's Mark, and they would make 1 barrel of that specific blend that my assistant manager and Marv created.
Okay.
And and those two gave that particular blend a title, and it was sent down to Maker's Mark, and they created that blend and put it in bottles and made labels stating whatever their name was for it. I think this year it was called like North Dakota Heritage or something like that. And then that barrel would just be bottled and sent just to the Cashwise Captain Jack stores. Mm-hmm. And so there are times like that where we get to we get to sell special little batches like that, that make it a little fun and make it, no, there's your bottle of Maker's Mark like it always is. You know, this thing's kind of cool and specific to the area. And then when I name drop a guy that, you know, when I had Nathan Engel working for me, he is a graphic designer. There was one year that Brown-Forman, a liquor company, allowed every liquor store to send in 2 cases of a bottle of their product, and they would etch on the side of the bottle whatever we wanted. So I had Nathan, because he was a graphic designer, design something for the side of the bottle representative of North Dakota. And he did some kind of thing with a bison and the state of North Dakota on it and stuff like that. So we had 2 cases of that a few years ago that we got to sell. So there, from time to time, there are kind of those fun things that make the job a little less day-to-day, kind of selling the same stuff.
He did my podcast logo.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He did. I commissioned him to do a design for a shirt for a Christmas gift a few years ago. Guy's a talented dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pain in the ass, but a talented dude.
Yeah, pain in the ass. Hell yeah. Anything coming up this next year that you're excited for? Whether it's in the business or travel.
No, it's all geek shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And
December.
here's my mentality on stuff. Like I'll let you in on my madness a little bit. Like, people passing away and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm always under the mentality, like, I don't want to die because, you know, I don't want to leave my kids and everybody will be sad and stuff like that. Mine's like, I don't want to die because fucking Doomsday is going to come out and I need to see that shit.
You know?
Or like GTA 6 is coming out at the end of the year. I need to play that fucking game.
So I just had this conversation with somebody else too. And this was before some of the other previews were coming out. And he was asking, what are your thoughts on Doomsday? And I was like, well, I'm looking forward to it, but I don't have that excitement that I had with Infinity War.
Okay.
Where when the excitement I had for that was the exact same. I don't want to die but I mean, I need to stay alive this next year so I can watch this. And then the next year I have to complete it. So I got to be healthy.
Stick around for that.
I'm going to watch, I'm going to look both ways crossing the street because I want to see Endgame after that, you know? But now I'm kind of getting there with Doomsday. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to start eating right.
Nice.
Nice. All right, man. Well, thanks for coming in.
Dude, yeah. I was starting to get worried. I'm like, okay, I haven't heard back. Like, we still on for the day?
Oh,
or
yeah.
for tomorrow? And then it was like last night, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, what time did you message me?
Like 20 to 6 last night.
Oh, okay. I should have seen it.
And then I woke up this morning. I'm like, he hasn't even looked at it yet. I'm like, I'm sure. What the fuck am I gonna do when 1:30?
Yeah,
I don't know where the fuck to go. I'm your bourbon whore.